individuals. Duplication and illegal broadcast of this episode is strictly prohibited. Ito ang 702 DZJS, Kagapay Boss sa Katotohanan. Member, Philippine Christian Fan-Made Broadcasters at kapisanan ng mga fan-made broadcasters ng Pilipinas.
Love songs, straight from the heart at Siesta Musika.
I'd be a fool if I couldn't steal.
Who broke your heart and made you write that song?
Your greatest love songs, all the way from 2 to 4 every Saturday at Siesta Musika. Join Dream Car the Announcer at Siesta Musika every Saturday from 2 to 4 in the afternoon dito sa inyong nag-iisang himpilan, koolFM. Mapapakul ka dito! Every emotion tells a love story at Siesta Musika.
There must be love somewhere in my life. Something about your touch when I'm
Precious and few are the moments we took.
Your greatest love songs, all the way from 2 to 4 every Saturday at Siesta Musika. Join Dream Car the Announcer at Siesta Musika every Saturday from 2 to 4 in the afternoon dito sa inyong nag-iisang himpilan, koolFM. Mapapakul ka dito!
You're listening to koolFM. koolFM is a TVH Group of Networks radio station. Sondo's greatest hits are here.
Good morning to everyone here, and welcome to Hello Pilipinas. Today is Saturday, July 3, 2024, and yes, it is indeed weekend, and as you know, the first week of school for most of the schools out there have already started classes, and I hope all of you are having fun with your classes, however you're doing or not. But yes, I just hope. Not just hope, but I do hope that you're having fun with your first week of classes so far, and hope you're studying well so far. Okay, so as usual, we will be giving updates on koolFM, and then we will head into some lifestyle what's up with the lifestyle right now, and then we will go to koolNews Early Edition. Yes, koolNews Early. Yes, people, koolNews Early Edition still exists because this is for now it will be a segment rather than a standalone show that used to be aired on weekdays, but again it was replaced by a temporary simulcast of DCWB on weekdays. But yes, koolNews Early Edition is here to stay on weekends as a segment. And yeah, and of course we cover some entertainment as well. So yes, now let's get into the first and foremost the important stuff. Updates of koolFM. Okay, so yes, as we all know by now, if anyone isn't aware that we have made some last minute changes of our schedule this week due to the My Tulagans last weeks. Yes, due to the My Tulagans last weeks. So that's why there were some significant changes to koolFM on primetime schedule. But specifically specifically, how do I say this? Specifically, the 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. time slot that usually is taken by the fellow cool DJs for both Fridays and Saturdays, Bob Fridays and Lisa Magabat. Both were being preempted by Mike Dologan due to the last 4 episodes, and yes, as a result, as a significant result, we decided to implement changes early in the last minute, meaning koolNews at 4 will be reduced to 30 minutes, sacrificing the 60 minutes airtime for koolNews at 6, which is why koolNews at 6 became an hour newscast yesterday, which means to give way for my Dologan, of course. And yeah, that's that one. So all the changes we made, especially my Dologan airing at 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for in its final weeks, we have sacrificed. Yeah, we sacrificed that, that change. So really interesting how it went. And also, and as my Dologan moves to 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. time slot on its final weeks, for the month of August, Asphere's Cafe will be taking over the 10 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. And then Talk with Sen. Well, yes, that time slot is for Talk with Sen, I would say. Talk with Sen is currently on the break, but but the show will have its episode on August 10, and after that, the show goes back on the break until September. So yes, people, Talk with Sen will be having August 10 episode, which means for the first time, Talk with Sen will be airing at 10 p.m. time slot after koolNews Prime Time and my Dologan finale. So it will be interesting to see how our fellow TJ Sen has to say about the My Dologan finale at that time. So yeah, August 10, guys. August 10 will be the temporary return of Talk with Sen, and then after August 10, the show goes back on the break. So there's that. So yeah, expect Talk with Sen to fully return by September. Although he didn't say when he will return fully, but he did say that he will return in September. But no exact date has been set to me for now. Okay, now let's get into the lifestyle, shall we? So let's go open the art browser. Let's go to lifestyle.inquire.net for our lifestyle sources, of course. That's where we get to have a look at what's happening. Ooh, the funniest reactions and memes to the Paris Olympic shooting events. Lol. 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 Well, we might take a look at that, why not? We might take a look at that. So no, it's not that serious anyway, but let's have some fun and jiggles for the Olympics, because yeah, they were holding on guns supposedly, but Olympic shooting, wow. Yeah, I'll show you. I'm going to show you right now the thing here. Just give me a second. Okay, it's still loading. There we go. Alright, here it is. Here it is, boys. Here it is. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. The Olympic shooting. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. This is the Olympic shooting. Oh boy. Korean shooter and from cool Korean sharpshooter Kim Yi-ji to Turkey's nonchalant Yusuf Daiget. This is on the left and this is on the right. Dang, huh? Dang, huh? Dang, huh? Look at that one. Oh no. Man, dang, huh? Okay. I wonder what's wrong with my browser today. I don't know why. Okay, it's loading apparently. Just wait for that to load. Maybe the website is broken. I don't know. Maybe my extension is broken. I don't know, but the Dart reader has been buggy lately. I'm not sure why. Yeah, it's very buggy. I'm trying to control this. It's kind of hard to read. Oh no, look at this one. Oh no. Oh wow. Oh wow. That crash, oh my god. Hey, it became an, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Anyways, I'm trying to fix the, I think the Dart reader is being buggy today. I'm not sure why. Yeah, I think the Dart reader is being buggy. I don't know why. Let me just disable that real quick here. Let me just disable that right now. Turn that off. This is so buggy. It's just so bad right now. I don't know why. Let's just refresh it. Hopefully that will work right now. There we go. That will do it, but we have to suffer with the light. So, okay, so anyways. So, one of those who captured Netizens' attention is South Korean sharpshooter Kim Yi-ji, who recently won silver at the 10-mile air pistol women's event. Dressed in all black with a piercing look through her shooting glasses, netizens have likened her style and composure to the main character of a sci-fi film or anime. Excuse me. And we're going to show you this one TikTok thingy. Again, very hilarious. Let's hear this. Dang, that was fun. That was wild. That was wild. Anyways, continuing here, another aspect of her look that caught the internet's attention is the cute stuffed elephant toy hanging on her wrist. The sole item that breaks her cool look but adds even more charm, as it was revealed that the toy actually belongs to her daughter. Meanwhile, the internet has created a whole new backstory for Turkish shooter Yusuf Daiget. The 51-year-old athlete went viral for his casual, nonchalant stance at the event in which he won a silver medal. In contrast to Kim's sleek look, Daiget in the viral photo is wearing a simple white t-shirt emblazoned with his home country's name, hand in one pocket, and no specialized gear. According to the names, he may have been just some regular guy competing at the Olympics or a retired hitman being called out of retirement to compete. The Associated Press, however, debunked it, the internet's new lore. Daiget has been part of the Summer Olympic shooting event since 2008. Team China, meanwhile, has entered the Olympic shooting arena decked in what GQ has described as real-life Fortnite skins. Oh boy. The variety of personalities from this sport alone is enough to send the internet's creativity into overdrive. Well, let's have a look here. And this is one of the Inquiry's favorites. What do you think about this one? Damn. Oh, look at that. Olympic Paris shooting. The new adventures. Wow. What is Ura Kim Yi-ji? Wait, there's more. Wait, there's more, no? Wait, there's more. Turkey, South Korea, Philippines. As per my last email, of course. Best Olympics meme ever. Damn, that's the only memes here. I'm going to share this in Yo right now. Let me just do that right now. Man, this is hilarious. I'm gonna have to say this is freaking hilarious. Damn, very hilarious. I need to like, oh no, can I even say this? I'm just going to copy the picture real quick. Never forget. It's still loading. Still loading. Oh boy. Oh, it refused to load, huh? But I'm just going to take a full screenshot. Hold on. I'm just going to take a screenshot. Okay, wait, real quick. All right. Lol. Anyways, guys, we will go to the next one, and then we will have to commercial break for preparation in preparation with. In preparation for koolNews early edition. So let's look for more. Okay. Okay. Well, how artist Roxanine Meniquez made Kodawi BGC slam with one of Manila's last strain gas artisans. Well, let's have a look. In case you missed it, Sado's favorite hip Japanese restaurant Kodawari is now also in BGC. More than a year after opening its first location, which saw lines and endless selfies at its hall's moving castle-inspired bathroom, the people behind what was once Instagram's best-kept TGON has expanded to the second branch in Taguig. Visibly a bigger space than its original post, Kodawari BGC is also visually a league of its own, with every corner a surprise for wandering eyes. What he did take from Calzado was we just doubled down on the things that made people like the space, which was our approach to art and music. Kodawari's creative director Tony Potenciano tells us over a late launch of their exclusive menu that included served sea bass in steak butter sauce, a lip-dangling mapo tofu, and cold noodles impactfully dressed with pickled Japanese daikon, sakura floss, tobiko, and zucchini. So this is the food you can expect from that restaurant. Next, right across the booth we were seated in was a wall shelf brimming with the usual kawaii Japanese pop culture figures. Potenciano says it's no different from the trinkets present in Calcedo, except this time there's more intentionality to their display. Her favorite among J-Shop's residents is Yuna, the evolved version from Final Fantasy X2. She was like a Catwoman in the first one, she tells me, a non-gamer familiar with Yuna's lore. Then, in the sequel, she became that sassy, gun-wielding woman in the Y2K SQ get-up, complete with a belt-tied ombre quarter skirt and knee-high lace-up boots. So, in my opinion, this is, I think, the sexy sequels to Calcedo. So, if you know, that's so that's what you can take a look there. Another convertible corner, and one that will probably have lining up for this spot, is the high tile table up front. The table is led by a unique lamp designed by graphic designer and illustrator Roxanine Meniquez. Reminiscent of retro diner style, slams at retro fast casual restaurants, Kodawari's version is a tapete decorated with a lush and colorful scenery, with what many quiz consider the visual translation of Kodawari traits. The sauce white egg became the setting sun while Gideon dog runs across a field of enoki, mushrooms, and tadpoles ng kamote. I also added Watling, one of their favorites, and sakura flowers to the foliage edge, says Maniquez. I wanted the color palette to complement the beautiful interiors of the restaurant. That's where these stained glass swatches came in handy. So this is how it's being done. Yeah, it looks nice, no? It looks nice, no? So yeah, what do you think about this one so far? What I think first, well, it looks really good. Menu, the menu looks interesting. I wonder if we get to try this someday, but it looks interesting. It looks interesting. Yeah. And for koolNews early edition, let me get Okay, take two. So apparently, Discord is always crappy and trying to stop the screen share, and then the voice channel froze for a bit. But anyways, as I am now going to be preparing for koolNews early edition right here. We're going to have a commercial break. So it is now 7:20 in the morning, and Hello Pilipinas will be right back.
from Cool Studios, this is koolNews Early Edition. Ken.
A fellow good morning to all of you and welcome to koolNews Early Edition. Today is July 3, 2024 and we will be here to serve you the latest headlines that you need to know from yesterday and today throughout the Hello Pilipinas. Let's get into the headlines, starting with the first headlines. This described as a fourth fastest growing regional economy, the Cordillera improved performance last year should convince President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and Congress that the region is prepared for autonomy, its governors and mayors said during the State of the Region address on Wednesday. With a 2023 gross regional domestic product of 6.9%, the Cordillera has sufficient momentum for growth as an autonomous government, according to Apayao Governor Elias Budlut Jr. He said the region's economic growth was also backed by an improved employment rate of 96.7% last year from 96.3% in 2022, a decline in poverty incidence of 9.4% in the first semester of 2023 from 12.1% in 2021, and the Sustainable Renewable Energy Program that can harness 7,548.91 megawatts of potential energy. Bulut chairs the Regional Development Council and delivered the SORA alongside Kalinga Governor James Adudupa, Ifugao Governor Jerry Dalipog, and Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong. Our unwavering commitment to autonomy, as enshrined in the 1987 Constitution, will persist and we remain steadfast and tireless in this pursuit, Bulut said. According to Malalagon, good governance play a key role in the progress made by the region, which demonstrates how much we are ready for autonomy. We can no longer keep quiet about our crusade and our success, he said. Recent mock plebiscites conducted in Cordillera towns and provinces show that 83% of the participants would vote yes in the third autonomy plebiscite, said former Mayor Edna Campanda of La Trinidad Banguet, who is the RTC co-chair. Section 15, Article 10 of the 1987 Constitution directs the establishment of autonomous regions for the Cordillera and Luzon Mindanao, which share common and distinctive historical and cultural heritage, economic and social structures. Unlike Mindanao, which currently has the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, the Cordillera failed to muster support for two laws that formed the Autonomous Region of the Cordillera in the 1990 and 1998 plebiscites. The region's lawmakers have made several attempts to pass a third law, including the latest House Bill number 3627, but have yet to convince Malacanang to elevate it to a priority bill. HB 3627 is being reviewed by the RDC and by the region's representatives after the cabinet's financial experts in April said the government, for the moment, will not be able to shoulder the proposed 10-year 75 billion pesos grant subsidy to operate the autonomous region. The Cordillera Administrative Region was formed on July 15, 1987 through Executive Order number 220, shortly after the 1986 People Power Revolt, by gathering the provinces of Ifugao, Apayao, Benguet, Abra, Kalinga, and Mountain Province, and parts of the Ilos and Cagayan Valley regions. These areas used to form the mountain provinces in the early 1900s. These provinces were also among the least served in the country because of the terrain. But as of 2023, 95% of national roads in every province of the Cordillera have been paved, the governor said. Last year, the government spent 97.7 billion pesos on upland infrastructure, employing 78,000 workers. Electronics and semiconductor exports at the Baguio City economic zone, which surged by 17%, and tourists, which grew by 31.1% from 1.28 million foreign and domestic visitors in 2022 to 1.68 million in 2024, help keep the region's economic afloat, said Aduduba. However, Cordillera agriculture continued to struggle with a negative 1.3% growth in 2023 from its negative 2.1% economic contraction in 2022, largely due to extreme weather, a workforce of aging farmers, and reduced farming areas, said Dalipog. But sectors that grow vegetables remain profit centers for the food industry. Small community farms also kept food on the tables of most households in the region. More than 2 years since her house was damaged by Typhoon Ogette in December 2021, and Salma Baguio has yet to start any repairs in the family home here. The 69-year-old farmer could not do so since she and other residents of Paduan had to secure an environmental clearance certificate from the Department of Environment and Natural Resources before they could build or renovate anything. This is because their houses are located near some of the mounds of the famous Chocolate Hills. Since the entire Paduan is part of a protected area, it is illegal to construct a toilet, start a sari-sari variety store, and operate a vulcanizing shop, among others, in their neighborhood. No one could build anything within the protected area without any clearance from authorities, said Acting Mayor Sin Bulalake. According to the DENR, the hills are protected under Republic Act No. 11038, or the Expanded National Integrated Protected Areas System Act, or shortened as INIPAS. So any construction or renovation of structures near them needs clearance from authorities. Residents of Butuan, as well as those from the towns of Bilar, Sagbayan, and Carmen, staged a rally on July 31st to express their sentiments against Republic Act 11038. At least 3,000 people gathered at Butuan's Town Plaza, where a holy mass, praise and worship activity, and a candlelight ceremony were held. Local officials, government workers, teachers, as well as pastors and priests from different religious denominations joined the rally, hoping that Malakanan, the Senate and House of Representatives, will consider amending Republic Act 11038. This is an opportunity for us to make our voices heard by our higher-ups in the government, said Bulalake, noting that RA 11038 made their town's economy and tourism stagnant. My message to President Bongbong Marcos is that our municipality really needs your action. Your approval for the amendment of the law is needed so we can develop our full potential for the municipality of Paduan, she said. Paduan, at least 51 kilometers from the capital city of Tacbilan, has a population of 13,845. It is home to 70 of Bohol's Chocolate Hills, named because these broad must look like chocolates during the dry season. Bohol Governor Erico Cristolel Armentado, 8 mayors, including Paduan Mayor Antonino Dumawit, and 31 barangay captains of Bohol are serving a 6-month suspension imposed by the Office of the Ombudsman to the controversial construction of illegal structures by the Captain's Peak Garden and Resort at the foot of the Chocolate Hills. Captain's Peak was granted business, building, and locational permits by the local government of Sagbayan from 2020 to 2024. Despite repeated failures in obtaining permits and clearance from the DENR. Declared as a protected area in 1997 by then President Fidel Ramos, the Chocolate Hills National Monument is listed as one of the World Heritage Sites by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. It is also one of the geo sites included in the Bohol Island Global Geopark, the first declared by UNESCO in the Philippines. Senator Aquilino Pimentel III, a former Finance Undersecretary, Doctors, and Public Health Advocate on Friday, asked the Supreme Court to stop transferring 89.9 billion pesos from the Philippine Health Insurance Corporation to fund other government projects, saying it was illegal and unconstitutional. The petition for a temporary restraining order was sought against the Department of Finance Circular Number 033/2024, which ordered the transfer of billions of unused PhilHealth funds for unprogrammed appropriations. Such appropriations are included in the national budget to serve as a financial reserve for projects, programs, or expenses that are not specifically itemized or detailed in the budget. Petitioners told the court that despite the state health issues' glaring lack of financial resources, it still transferred nearly 90 billion pesos of its funds to the national treasury. By taking out the alleged unused funds, which are pooled funds from members' contributions, whether direct or indirect, Congress, Department of Finance, and especially PhilHealth, deprived the Filipino people access to quality and affordable healthcare goods and services, the petitioners said. There can be no greater disservice to the Filipino than infringing upon their right to health. And this is what Congress, Department of Finance, and PhilHealth are doing, aggravating the injury and causing injustice to its PhilHealth members, they said. The unprogrammed appropriations serve as a contingency fund, allowing the government to address unforeseen or emergency expenditures that arise during the fiscal year. The DOF circular issued in February was reportedly in compliance with the 2024 budget law, directing the Finance Department to issue guidelines to implement the collection of unprogrammed appropriations sourced from the fund balances of government-owned and cultural corporations. The Philippines held its first joint military exercises with Japan in the South China Sea on Friday and was scheduled to conduct training maneuvers with the Vietnamese Coast Guard in the latest collaboration among countries that have pushed back against China's regional assertiveness. The Armed Forces of the Philippines said in a statement that its naval drills with Japan were held in the West Philippine Sea, waters within the country's exclusive economic zone in the South China Sea, which is claimed almost entirely by China. These exercises followed similar drills between the Philippines and the United States on Wednesday, also in the West Philippine Sea. This activity was part of the ongoing efforts to strengthen regional and international cooperation towards realizing a free and open Indo-Pacific, the AFP said in a statement. It said the drills, which involved 2 vessels from each side, included a communications exercise, tactical maneuvering, and a photographic exercise. The Philippines and Japan, bitter enemies during World War II, last month signed a landmark military pact allowing the deployment of forces on each other's soil. The Philippines and Canada are negotiating a similar agreement. The two countries and the United States signed a trilateral cooperation agreement aimed at promoting regional peace and stability early this year. China criticized the April summit of the leaders of the three nations even before the meeting got underway, saying that the group would be stoking bloc confrontation in the South China Sea. More than half of the learners enrolled in the Alternative Learning System, or ALS, of the Department of Education DepEd were not able to complete the program last school year, indicating the challenges that remain in making such opportunities more accessible to the disadvantaged. Citing the latest data from DepEd, excuse me again, the Second Congressional Commission on Election, why do I keep saying, I keep myself. Okay. Citing the latest data from DepEd, the Second Congressional Commission on Education, or EDCOM2, on Friday noted a high dropout rate in the program, with only 302,807 students, or only around 46% of the total 655,517 enrolled students completing the non-traditional course. This means that about 54% were unable to finish the school year 2023 to 2024, mainly due to social economic factors. Many learners face social and economic barriers that prevent them from finishing the program, such as the lack of financial support, the need to work, lack of interest, vice, marriage, and bullying. Ed said a day after I had a meeting with them at ALS teachers and stakeholders. These challenges result in high dropout rates, undermining the program's mission to provide accessible education and added. But this small completion rate is just one of the challenges hounding the Spiral Learning Program for out-of-school and adults since it was enacted in 2020. The program also failed to reach a significant number of out-of-school youth, as only 224,885 students are currently enrolled in the program, or a mere 9% of the target population, according to EDCOM, a congressional body formed to review the country's education policies. The failure to get more learners as to an alternative education also stems from funding constraints, as current legislation complicates the proper implementation of ALS and restricts the allocation of necessary resources at the local government level, EDCOM said. While Republic Act 11510, or the ALS Act, allows local school boards to use the Special Education Fund for ALS programs, some LGUs still adhere to that at the ILG Joint Circular Number 1, Series of 2020, which limits their ability to charge ALS-related expenses to SEF, it said. The circular was about the guidelines set by the Budget and Interior Departments on the use of SEF. Under the circular, among the policies prioritized for funding under the SEF are feeding programs, vaccination and other health exams, sports development, operation and maintenance of school buildings, research and purchase of books. ADCOM also noted the lack of professional development training tailored to the needs of ALS teachers, the majority of whom are deaf and mobile teachers, district coordinators, and volunteers. An ALS teacher at DepEd's school division office in Dasmariñas City, Cavite, was quoted as saying, "Our teachers are just regular senior high school teachers and they do not know how to implement the ALS. It's a teacher that creates the sense of belonging that adolescents and youth are longing for," Father Jerome Marquez, a member of ADCOM's standing committee, said. "If we lose that, we lose the sense of education." In December 2020, then President Rodrigo Duterte signed Republic Act 11510, or the Alternative Learning System Act, into law, institutionalizing the non-formal education program through DepEd. The law also mandated the creation of teaching positions as well as the allocation of the corresponding salary grades to help strengthen the ALS teachers program. There are currently two programs under the ALS: Basic Literacy, which aims to develop or enhance the reading, writing, and numeracy skills of out-of-school youth, and Accreditation at Equivalency, which provides an opportunity for those who already have basic skills but were unable to complete education in formal schooling. According to the latest data, an average of 600,000 students enroll into ALS yearly. Most of them are in the second level of AED. And President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has appointed Trade Undersecretary Cristina Aldeguer Roque as Acting Secretary of the Department of Trade and Industry, following Alfredo Pascal's decision to return to the private sector. Malacanan announced Roque's designation on Friday, 2 days after it announced Pascal's resignation as Trade Secretary. Pascal's resignation also took effect on Friday. Before this, Roque was Trade Undersecretary for the Micro, Small, and Medium Enterprise, or MSME, Development Group, and was instrumental in executing programs and initiatives for MSMEs. The Presidential Communications Office said Mr. Marcos stressed the DDI's pivotal role in the country's economic growth and the need for capable leadership in the agency. He noted Roque's dedication and leadership in the MSME sector make her an excellent choice for the position, the PCO said in a statement. In an earlier meeting in Malacanan, the President thanked Pascal for for his service and contributions to the DTI during his 2 years stint as Trade Secretary. He looks forward to a seamless transition under Acting Secretary Roque's leadership. Oh, we have Bone Beat Idol for 20 minutes apparently. That's surprising. Oh, God. Okay. We'll get back into that one for now. We'll get back to that. We'll get back into the studio in just a bit. Okay, let's continue. In an earlier meeting in Malacanan, the President thanked Pascal for his service and contributions to the DTI during his 2 years stint as Trade Secretary. He looks forward to a seamless transition under Acting Secretary Roque's leadership, the PCO added. As Trade Undersecretary, Roque oversaw critical offices such as the Bureau of Small and Medium Enterprise Development, Bureau of Market Development and Promotion, OTOP, known as One Town, One Product Program Management Office, and Comprehensive Agrarian Reform Program Management Office. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. All right, perfect. Okay, so now we still have 2 minutes before commercial break. Okay, so public satisfaction with the performance of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. January approved in the second quarter after dropping to its lowest level in March due to the upswing in the cost of living, according to the latest survey of the social weather stations. This survey, conducted from June 20 to July 1st, found that 55% of adult Filipinos said they were satisfied with the president's performance, while 28% were dissatisfied and 50% were undecided. The net satisfaction rating is the difference between satisfied and dissatisfied respondents, and SWS classifies a net satisfaction rating of positive 27 as moderate. But the uptick in the president's approval rating remained a far cry from the positive 69% average approval rating during his first 3 months in office after gathering a historic 31.6 million votes in the 2022 election. In his second year in office, Mr. Marcos gathered an average approval rating of positive 51%. So far, he has an average rating of positive 48% this year. Compared to the March 2024 survey, Mr. Marcos' gross satisfaction increased by 5 percentage points from 50%, while his net satisfaction rating increased by 7 points from positive 20, classified as moderate. It, however, remains lower than the December 2023 satisfactory rating of positive 47, classified as good. Also notable was a sharp increase in Mr. Marcos' net satisfaction rating in Mindanao, positive 5 from negative 19, and Visayas, positive 26 from positive 9. The survey was conducted after Vice President Sara Duterte resigned from the cabinet on June 19. While his net satisfaction rating hardly changed in Metro Manila and the rest of Luzon, they remained good at positive 38 outside Metro Manila and positive 30 in Metro Manila. The survey had parameters typical of earlier West social weather surveys. They used in-person interviews among 1,500 adults nationwide with a margin of error of plus or minus 2.5% for national percentages, plus or minus 4% for Luzon outside Metro Manila, and plus or minus 5.7% each for Metro Manila, the Visayas, and Mindanao. Participants were asked how many promises of Mr. Marcos could be fulfilled. Nearly half of those polled, or 48%, expected a few of the president's promises to be fulfilled, while 70% expected most, and 0.3% expected always none or none. Only 9% expected all or nearly all of the president's promises to be fulfilled. On the other hand, participants were also asked how much benefit the Philippines gets from Mr. Marcos' country visits. A third, or 34% of Filipinos answered little benefits, while 17% said almost no benefit at all. Only 8% said there are many benefits from Mr. Marcos' visits to other countries. And that is the first gap of and that's the first gap of koolNews Early Edition, as we will be returning to covering the news later in the next gap of koolNews Early Edition, which is in the next hour of Hello Pilipinas. So for now, we will be stopping here for now. So koolNews Early Edition will be right back, and Hello Pilipinas will be right back. join us for Hello Pilipinas. Well, a fellow goodbye to all of you and welcome to the show. As we will be here to serve you the latest lifestyle updates and entertainment news until 9 o'clock, as well as koolNews early edition. Okay, so let's continue with the lifestyle here. Let's see if anything's interesting here. Let me just go back to actually no. You know what? Let's go to the entertainment here. Okay, apparently slow news, but let's go to variety as we always do on the show. Okay, so let's see here. Wait, let's find one. Oh yes, we're gonna talk about the boomerang. We're gonna talk about the boomerang. Okay, hold on. We're gonna talk about the boomerang right now. Alright, here it is. So, Boomerang streaming service, which has been a home for classic cartoons. Well, that is going bye-bye soon. That is going to be bye-bye as they will be moving their catalog to their paid streaming service called Max. So, this is coming from Variety. Oinks. After more than 7 years, Boomerang, the cartoon streaming service from Warner Brothers Discovery, is shutting down as a standalone service. Boomerang will be shut down next month, and its catalog of shows, including Scooby-Doo, Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry, The Flintstones, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Courage the Cowardly Dog, and more, will become part of Max. As of September 30, 2024, which means 1 month left for that one, the Boomerang app and website will no longer be available. The service stays in a notice on its customer website. Starting September 30, you can watch fan-favorite Boomerang shows alongside Max's full catalog of ironic series, hit movies, fresh originals, breaking news, and family favorites including The Amazing World of Gumball, Teen Titans Go, Lego Batman, and more. Boomerang stays in the customer notice. As of next month, most Boomerang subscribers will be migrated to Warner Brothers Discovery's Max ad-free tier. Oh, that's a good thing. That's a good news. Actually, I find this a good thing because you know, usually they're going to move you to, because I thought they were going to move you to the ad support tier, but that is likely not the case. So good news I guess. So they will be moved to Max ad-free tier, retaining their current subscription price for the minimum of 6 months. So to say that about the retaining their current subscription price, it's going to be, they're going to retain this price until it goes up to even expense until the price goes up. So there's that. According to Warner Brothers Discovery, the Boomerang TV Classic Cartoons channel will continue to be available through partner pay TV providers. So there you go. Another nail in the coffin for Boomerang streaming service in the United States. Another nail in the coffin. Oh no! Oh, here we go again. Here we go again, Google. Here we go again. Google pulls controversial Do Sydney Gemini AI ad. Holy crap! Did I actually execute Gemini on my phone? Oh my god. Anyways, one more time. Google pulls controversial Do Sydney Gemini AI ad from NBC Olympics rotation after backlash. Who wants an AI written fan letter? Well, what do we have in store, no? Google has yanked an ad from NBC's Olympics broadcast meant to highlight the power of its Gemini AI tool, but which critics blasted as bizarrely tone deaf. Yikes! In a 16-second ad, Dear Sydney, a father wants to help his daughter write a letter to her idol, Olympic track star Sydney McLaughlin Lefroy. And the voiceover did not say his daughter might even be the world's #1 Sydney fan. According to Google, the father and daughter are real-life people. Then, in a jarring turn of events, he asks Google's Gemini AI to help my daughter write a letter telling Sydney how inspiring she is, and be sure to mention that my daughter plans on breaking her world record one day. She says sorry, not sorry. Criticism of the Google ad was nearly immediate after it began airing across NBCU networks last week, with commenters focused on the absurdity of using AI to produce a heartfelt missive to a personal hero. Obviously, there are special circumstances and people who need help, but as a general look at how cool, she didn't even need to write anything her sub-story. It sucks! Linda Holmes, a novelist and host of podcast Pop Culture Happy Hour, wrote in a July 27 post on Threads. Who wants an AI written fan letter? Oh no. Oh. This is not going well for Google, guys. This is not going well for Google. This is not going well. This is not going well, lol. This is not going well. This is not going well, everyone. This is not going well. Anyways, guys. In a statement, a Google representative said, while the ad tested well before airing, given the feedback, we have decided to phase out the ad out of our Olympics rotation. The Dear Sydney spot is still available on Google's YouTube account. Well, let's see if they actually taken the ad down. Let me just check real quick. Let me just double check real quick. It is still up. I can tell it is still up. At the same time, Google continued to defend the spot, which was created by its in-house creative team, saying in the statement, we believe that AI can be a great tool for enhancing human creativity, but can never replace it. There you go. Again, guys, this is useful for AI. AI is a potential, but it is never a replacement. Our goal was to create an authentic story celebrating Team USA. It showcases a real-life track enthusiast and her father, and aims to show how the Gemini app can provide a starting point, thought starter, or early draft for someone looking for ideas for their writing. The Dear Sydney ad does indicate that the fan letter Gemini AI produces based on the death's prompt is meant to be a draft to get you started. There you go. A draft, huh? A draft. Per an image display on screen. So let's not forget that the Apple did a similar thing, especially with the crash ad promoting the new iPad Pro, which led to a massive backlash from digital artists there. Yeah. Still loading. Okay, looks like nothing interesting here. I'm just gonna go stop that now. All right, all right then. So, anyways, guys, we will not be talking about more in the tech in just a bit, but it is now 8:11, and Hello Pilipinas will be right back. Stick around. And we are back with more Hello Pilipinas, and now let's get into the tech news. Let's check the. Yep, let's check the Verge. Okay, so. What? Mr. Beast blames terrible Beast Games conditions on the CrowdStrike outage. Wait, what? Okay. No comment. I have no comment. Okay, let's move on. Oh, here we go. The 2025 Explorer is the first Ford to get a new Android-powered infotainment system. Ford's new Android-powered auto infotainment system is finally coming to a Ford-branded vehicle. The automaker's so-called digital experience, which debuted with the 2024 Lincoln now Toulouse earlier this year, will power the new 2025 Ford Explorer SUV, the company announced today. The 2025 Ford Explorer includes many updated digital experience main features, including built-in Google Maps, Google Play Store, Google Assistant, wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, and digital HVAC controls. It doesn't have the extravagant 48-inch panoramic screen setup that the Lincoln Nautilus has, but from the looks of it, the main 32.2-inch touchscreen has the same interface. The Explorer's 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster can project maps for the first time. Speaking of HVAC, it looks like the new Explorer lacks physical climate control buttons. That tracks with Ford's newly redesigned Maverick truck, which also moved its HVAC controls to the touchscreen. The Matrix, however, still runs on Ford's older QNX Power Sync 4 software. The Explorer's much more subdued screen size as compared to the Lincoln Toulouse shows how the system is adaptable to different interiors and use cases. And as we previously reported, Ford is not planning to phase out its internal sync operating system, which runs on similarly sized screens across many of Ford's vehicles. Ford is also planning to include its Android-based system in its electric vehicles like the F-150 Lightning and Mustang Mach-E, both of which have a much larger, vertically oriented screen and will need a digital experience that looks different today than the one we see today. Well, good news for Valorant players as Valorant launches on Xbox Series S, X, and PS5. Well, Riot Games is making a surprise to not making a surprise. Well, Riot Games is surprising gamers as Valorant launches on Xbox Series S, X, and PS5 consoles today. After a brief beta period in June, the console version of Valorant will be available in the US, Canada, Europe, Japan, and Brazil, and features all the same gameplay, heroes, and abilities as the PC version. Valorant on console will have cross-play support because Riot Games wants to maintain competitive integrity. This means PC players won't be getting control support either. The game will support cross progression, so any skins and progression will carry over between PC and console. Both PC and console will also receive Simultaneous platform releases including balance patches, new agents, map updates, premium content, and more. Riot Games has also made tweaks to the console version of its 5 vs 5 tactical shooter, largely to make it more controller-friendly for hip-fire gameplay. Focus is a new shooting mode that behaves essentially like hip-fire, but with reduced sensitivity, explains Arnar Gosfason, production director of Valorant. This way, players can hip fire whenever they need speed in moving their camera and aim, but utilizes focus mode whenever they need precision. This also approximates the shooting mechanic to what console players are used in shooters. All of this without losing the added value Valorant's 8 downsides provides. Valorant is now available to play for free on PC, Xbox Series SX, and PS5. So yeah, good news. Well, once again, good news for console players who are looking forward to play Valorant on their PS5 or Xbox. Wait, what's this one? What's this at?
Ano to?
Oh, it's just that. Okay, never mind. Okay, anyways, let's continue here. Oh shit, my battery's going to die. Hold on. NVIDIA faces 2 Department of Justice antitrust probes over market dominance. Oh boy. Oh boy, guys. Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyways, let's get into that one. The US Department of Justice has reportedly launched 2 separate probes into NVIDIA regarding antitrust concerns about the computing giant's AI-focused business dealings. The first investigation, reported by Politico, will say the DOJ examined NVIDIA's buyout of Run AI, while the second, as reported by The Information, was says if NVIDIA abused its dominance in AI chips to discourage customers from using competing products. In April, NVIDIA reportedly spent $700 million to acquire Run AI, the Israeli startup specializing in GPU management software. While specific concerns surrounding the AI purchase haven't been disclosed, both US and international regulators have closely scrutinized big tech acquisitions of late over issues like anti-competitive business practices and market monopolies. AI acquisitions have been of particular interest, with a joint statement issued by major US, EU, and UK regulators in July pledging to safeguard against tactics that would undermine fair competition or lead to unfair or deceptive practices in the AI ecosystem. The second investigation being launched by the DOJ comes in response to complaints from competitors. It will examine whether NVIDIA abused its market dominance to pressure cloud providers into buying its products. The probe will also will also investigate claims that NVIDIA overcharges its customers for network equipment if they opt to purchase AI chips from rival companies like AMD and Intel. Hang on. Okay, where was I? There it is. Okay. Continuing here, we compete based on decades of investment and innovation, scrupulously adhering to all laws, making NVIDIA openly available in every cloud and on-premise for every enterprise, and ensuring that customers can choose whatever solution is best for them. NVIDIA spokesperson Marilyn Mangalingan said in a statement to Politico. We will continue to support aspiring innovators in every industry and market are happy to provide any information regulators need. NVIDIA is estimated to control between 70 and 95% of the market for chips needed to train AI models. NVIDIA's dominance has drawn ire from other global regulators, with Reuters reporting last month that the company may face French antitrust charges for alleged anti-competitive practices. In June, NVIDIA briefly overtook Microsoft as the world's most valuable company, a feat largely propelled by booming demand for AI technology. All right. So far, well, let's get into the gaming news now. Let's go to Niche Gamer. Alright, so if you have a Nintendo Switch online subscription, well, Nintendo has announced Nintendo Switch Online will add Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team to its growing roster of classic titles. So apparently it indicates that it will only be available to expansion pack subscribers. So if you don't have expansion pack, well, I'm afraid that you will have to get one of them to enjoy the title. But anyways, it is out for expansion pack subscribers out there. Yes. Popular fan translation and ROM hacking site romhacking.net ceases operation. The long-running popular fan translation and ROM hacking site romhacking.net has announced they have effectively ceased operations due to numerous issues. While most ROM-related sites get shut down due to legal claims from original copyright holders and the legal gray area of ROMs, romhacking.net is shutting down over increasing hosting costs and what appears to be internal drama with now former collaborators. Hold on. Why are you here? Get out. Okay. Continue here. Originally launched back in 2005, romhack.net became one of the main sources for fan translation of Japan-only games, as well as all the ROM hacks that put new spins on classic games. The site has reportedly been in dire need of a code-based ROM, and with its popularity, this led to increased hosting costs. Furthermore, site owner at Nightcrawler posted a lengthy forum message on the site detailing how they were hoping to hand off management of the site to someone else, possibly even just dumping the entire database and file archive to the general public for preservation's sake. So yeah, this is unfortunate. I'm just gonna be quick here before we prepare for koolNews early edition. So let me just summarize this one. So from what I am seeing here, so that the details the internal details were emerged during that process at the end of last year, offering they hope to continue the site. And after they agreed to the proposal and moving to hand off data and access, they have discovered a most dishonest and hate group that have been dehumanizing them for a very long time. And on and what that means is that the site owner goes on to say their personal details have been given out and deceitful plots have been made to cut them out, effectively setting them up as a target to destroy in the process. So, well, this is very sad after seeing that they had to immediately cease, not that they had to, but they decided to immediately cease all site-related operations, which is unfortunate to see that one. And they also cut ties for the Discord and Twitter or X social media, which both run by separate teams. So, well, I wonder what went wrong with the ROM hacking now. I wonder what went wrong. Alright, it is 8:35, and now as we get ready for the weather bulletin from Pagasa Weather Specialist, and alongside with that, we will now be preparing for koolNews early edition. So guys, again, it is 8:35, and Hello Pilipinas will be right back. And no. Why are you here? Nope. No. Get out. Hey, get out. Okay, anyways, Hello Pilipinas will be right back. Stick around.
from Cool Studios, this is koolNews Early Edition.
As we are back with koolNews Early Edition, it is time for the news alert bulletin or cool weather forecast from Pakasa weather specialist Daniel James E. Villamel. Let's have a weather for what's the weather today?
Magandang umaga mula sa Pag-asa Weather Forecasting Center. Ito ang ating update sa magiging tayo ng panahon sa susunod na 24 oras. Ngayong araw, asahan natin ang mataas sa tsansa ng mga kalat-kalat na pag-ulan, pakulog at pagkilat, pati na rin itong mga kaulapan sa buong Palawan at sa malaking bahagi ng particular na itong western sections ng Visayas at sa Mindanao. Bunsod pa rin yan ng pag-iral ng southwest monsoon o yung hanging habagat sa mga nabanggit na lugar. Sa nalalabing bahagi naman ng ating bansa, kabilang na dyan ang Metro Manila, ay makakaranas muli tayo ng mainit at malinsangang panahon throughout the day. Ngunit mahanda pa rin tayo sa mga tsansa ng biglaan at panandali ang buhos ng ulan na dulot ng thunderstorms. Asahan natin na sa mga susunod na araw, mas magiging maaliwalas na ang ating panahon sa susunod sa malaking bahagi ng ating bansa. Gayunpaman, mataas pa rin yung cloud formation dito sa western section ng Visayas at Mindanao. Dala pa rin yan ng pag-iral ng southwest monsoon o yung habagat. So pagsapit ng hapon hanggang sa gabi, asahan natin ang mataas sa tsansa ng thunderstorm formation sa mga lugar na ito. For the rest of the country, including Metro Manila, gayon rin, magpapatuloy itong mainit at palinsangang panahon, maliban na lamang sa mga tsansa ng isolated rain showers or localized thunderstorms. At sa kasalukuyan, wala rin tayo namamataan or binabantay ang low pressure area o anumang sama ng panahon sa loob at labas ng ating Philippine Area of Responsibility na maaring maging bagyo na posibleng makaapekto sa ating bansa sa mga susunod na araw. Para naman sa magiging lagay ng ating panahon ngayong araw dito sa Luzon, malaking bahagi ng Luzon including Metro Manila, magpapatuloy itong generally fair weather conditions throughout the day. O pagsapit nga ng late afternoon to evening, nandyan pa rin yung mga tsansa ng mga malalakas na buhos ng ulan na dulot ng localized thunderstorms. Panandalian lamang yung mga pag-ulan na ito, hindi nagtatagal, kadalasan mula 30 minutes hanggang 2 oras lamang. Maximum temperature forecast para sa lawag ngayong araw, posibleng umabot ng 32 degrees Celsius. 34 degrees naman sa bahagi ng Tuguegarao at 24 degrees Celsius sa Baguio City. Maximum temperature forecast para sa Metro Manila ngayong araw, posibleng umabot ng 33 degrees Celsius. 32 degrees naman dito sa Legazpi at 32 degrees Celsius sa bahagi ng Tagaytay. Sa areas naman ng Palawan, Visayas at Mindanao, ito ang western section ng mga areas na ito, buong Palawan, sa mga rehiyon ng Western Visayas, Negros Island Region, sa bahagi ng Zamboanga Peninsula. For today, asahan natin ang mataas na tsansa ng maulap na kalangitan at mga kalat-kalat na pag-ulan, pakulog at pagkilat. Ngayong umaga or ngayong madaling araw, medyo maaliwalas pa yung panahon dito sa area ng Zamboanga Peninsula. Ngunit mataas ngayon tsansa ng mga kaulapan at thunderstorms pagsapit ng hapon hanggang sa gabi. May mga early morning thunderstorms rin nga tayong naitala dito sa central at eastern portions ng Visayas at Mindanao. So panandalian lamang yung mga pag-ulan na ito ngayong madaling araw. So pagsapit ng umaga hanggang sa tanghali sa nalalabing bahagi ng Visayas at Mindanao, asahan na natin muli ang fair weather conditions at pagsapit naman ng late afternoon to evening, nandyan pa rin yung mga tsansa ng mga thunderstorms. Ito yung mga biglaan at panandali ang buhos ng ulan. Maximum temperature forecast para sa Kalayaan Islands at Puerto Princesa ngayong araw, posibleng umabot ng 32 degrees Celsius. 32 degrees rin dito sa areas ng Iloilo, Cebu at Tacloban. Maximum temperature forecast para sa Cagayan de Oro ngayong araw, posibleng umabot ng 32 degrees Celsius. At 33 degrees naman dito sa areas ng Davao at Zamboanga. Sa kalagayan naman nating karagatan, sa kasalukuyan, wala pa rin nakataas na gale warning sa anumang baybay na ating kapuluan at banayad hanggang sa katamtamang pag-alon na ating inaasahan sa malaking bahagi ng ating bansa. Gayunpaman, iba yung pag-iingat pa rin sa ating mga kababayan na maglalayag sapagkat kung meron tayong offshore thunderstorm activity, ito yung mga pag-ulan sa ating dagat baybayin, especially nga dito sa western section ng Visayas at Mindanao, asahan natin ang posibleng pagbugso ng mga malalakas na hangin, kaakibat nito ang bahagyang pagtaas ng ating mga alon. At ang haring araw dito sa Kamilaan ay sisikat mamayang 5:40 ng umaga at lulubog naman mamaya sa ganap na 6:24 ng hapon. At para sa karagdagang impormasyon tungkol sa ulat panahon, lalong-lalo na sa mga rainfall or thunderstorm advisories na posibleng i-issue ng ating Pag-asa Regional Centers sa ating mga lokalidad, ay follow kami sa aming social media accounts at DUST_Pag-asa. Mag-subscribe na rin kayo sa aming YouTube channel sa DUST Pag-asa Weather Report at palaging bisitahin ang aming official website sa pag-asa.dust.gov.ph. At yan naman po ang latest mula dito sa Pag-asa Weather Forecasting Center. Magandang umaga sa ating lahat. Ako po si Dan Villamil nag-uulat.
Thank you very much, Daniel. Okay, now let's continue with the last few headlines. So, earthquake of magnitude 6.5 strikes of Surigao del Sur has been struck. So, guests in a hotel in the downtown Davao City rushed out of the rooms early Saturday morning. This was an hour ago. The shaking was traced to a magnitude 6.5 tremor that struck 67 kilometers off the coast of Lindig, Surigao del Sur at 6:22 a.m. on Saturday. The earthquake was also felt in Cagayan de Oro and Iligan cities in northern Mindanao. According to the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, PhilVox, the quake had a depth of 10 kilometers and was reported at density 5 in Hinatuan, Surigao del Sur. The state seismologist said no damage was expected from the temblor, although it warned that aftershocks are possible. The United States Geological Survey meanwhile said the shallow earthquake was at 6.8 magnitude and that it hit 20 kilometers 12 miles from the village of Barcelona on the east of Mindanao Island. It did not trigger a tsunami alert according to the U.S. Tsunami Warning System and PhilVox. In Lindig Municipality, where Barcelona is located, local disaster officer Aaron Singh said he was woken by the shaking. The shaking was quite strong. The things around here were moving. I guess the shaking took around 10 to 15 seconds, Ong Seng told agents French press by telephone. So there you go. So that's the earthquake update on that one. So where's Check? Okay, we'll get into the interview later. For now, we will get into the interview later, but for now, we will cover the last few headlines. Where is he? Okay, actually, wait. Alright, here is the last headline for this morning. Still loading. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to click it from here. There we go. Okay. Vice President Kamala Harris has secured enough votes from delegates to become her party's nominee for president, Democratic National Committee Chair Jimmy Harrison said Friday. The announcement was made before the online voting process ends on Monday, reflecting the breakneck speed of a campaign that is eager to maintain momentum after President Joe Biden ended his re-election bid and endorsed Harris as his successor less than 2 weeks ago. Harris is supposed to be the first woman of color at the top of a major party's ticket, and she joined a call with supporters to say she is honored to be the presumptive Democratic nominee. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to get this done, she added. As your future president, I know we are up to this fight. Harrison pledged that the Democrats will rally around Vice President Kamala Harris and demonstrate the strength of our party during the convention in Chicago later this month. The Democratic National Committee did not provide details of the delegate vote count, including a number or state-by-state breakdowns, including a virtual event that had a flavor of a telethon, with campaign officials keeping tabs on a delegate counting process where result is a foregone conclusion. No other candidate challenged Harris for the nomination, and she swiftly solidified Democratic support in the days after Biden supported her. And that is it for koolNews Early Edition. As always, you can get in touch with us at tvh.philippines.news@gmail.com. And we will be back with more headlines later with koolNews at noon, koolNews at 4. It is shortened airtime. koolNews at 6 being an hour, and koolNews prime time at 9. Until then, I am Caro, and I hope you have all the good morning and stay safe and take care. And to those or people affected by the earthquake, I hope you're all safe there. So yeah, with that, We will see you later for more headlines at noon. And now back to Hello Pilipinas. Okay, so where are you, Chit? We'll get started with the interview now. Chit? Here we go. Chit. 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 Oh, damn. He's really laggy, really bad. Alright, anyways, let's just move it here. There we go. Okay, so, good morning, Chit. How are you? How are you, Chit? Good morning, man. Good morning. I'll invite you to the stage. I don't think you can speak. Okay, here we go. Hey, Chit. Good morning and welcome to Hello Pilipinas. So, let's start the interview off. So, first and foremost, how is your day so far, and how is your fan meeting channel's Chit TV? How is Chit TV? You can type it in the chat. You can type it in the chat if you don't want to speak. Chit? Okay. So, Chit is having some issues trying to speak or typing. Chit, if you can type in the chat, that will be fine. But yeah. So yeah, so my first question is, how is your fan meeting channels of Chit TV so far, and how is it going? Chit. Okay, so Chit, hang on, let me just. Okay, so let's see what Chit is saying. Okay, there we go. All right, how's your fan meeting? How's your fan meeting channels, Chit TV? So far. Whoops. Okay, so how's your fan meeting channels? Let's see what does Chit have to say. So Chit TV is good naman. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Okay, next question. So you launched a lot of new programs. Nice. What programs? What are the list of programs you have launched so far? So what are the list of programs you have launched so far, Chit? Fashion King, Mission Accomplished, and Coffee with Love. Ooh, interesting. That looks pretty good. Can you tell more? Can you tell more what Fashion King, Mission Accomplished, and Coffee with Love are all about? Can you tell more about these programs, or what are they all about? So according to Chit, Fashion King is a story of a fashion designer who loves making shirts since then. Okay, cool. How about Mission Accomplished? Let's see what Mission Accomplished is all about. I'm sorry, Mission Accomplished. There you go. Mission Accomplished. Let's see. What here? What else? Coffee with Love is more about romantic romance drama series. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. 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 And finally, for mission accomplished, let's see. What else for mission accomplished? Action-packed series. I see. Okay, I see. Where can they see your programs? GTV1, right? Cheat TV1 and Cheat TV1 and Cheat TV2. Okay, that's nice. And now finally, getting into your koolFM program, which is Tambayan ni Chit Chit. I am gonna ask you something, okay? Will you have plans on speaking on Tambayan ni Chit Chit anytime soon with a mix of music and talk? Who knows? What do you think? Tambayan ni Chit Chit, because I know you're returning to koolFM soon. But since I know my TGON will be taking over your slot for the meantime, but I do want to say that what can you expect for Tambayan ni Chit Chit to listeners? Tambayan with Chit Chit next episode. Oh, okay, nice. You're gonna play more OPM songs? That's awesome. That's awesome. Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. That is really cool. That's really cool. And you're going to speak soon if you have your own room. That is awesome. So, Chit's voice reveal on koolFM soon. Real. Yes, Chit's voice reveal on koolFM soon. Real. Oh, if that's gonna happen, I will be amazed. Even our fellow DJs will be surprised by your voice reveals. Oh, that's awesome. All right, man. What a good interview. What a awesome interview. Thanks for having right here on Hello Pilipinas. And I hope you have a fantastic day. And yes, regarding your complaint about the Cool Studios, we are very sorry to hear that one. We hope we can get rid of some buildings that we might not need. So just a studio and that's it. So yeah, again, thank you Chit Chit for the interview. I really appreciate it. So yeah, hopefully we can hear more songs of your OPM singing next week. And I hope your shows will be exciting on Chit TV. Let's go. All right, thank you very much, Chit, for joining me with. Oh yeah, thank you, Chit, for joining me right here on Hello Pilipinas. And that is it for Hello Pilipinas this morning. Thank you so much for joining us to start your mornings right here. And we will be back again tomorrow on the same time, same station. Until then, I am Cairo, and we all have a wonderful morning. And hello Philippines, and good morning. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.